It's that time again where we take you on an arty ride. Thank you so much for coming along with us as we enjoy works of art from veteran artist Bruce Onobrapkeya. A warm welcome to Art House. I'm Melinda Kinlami. We'll have that and much more coming your way in just a moment. Join us again. Even in silence, we are living our stories.
The name Professor Bruce Onobrapkeya is one that is highly respected in the art world, and for good reason. His contributions to the art have earned him legendary status. This exhibition at the Court of Arbitration in Lagos, southwest Nigeria, is to celebrate his 50-year relationship with the arts. Tagged the Harmattan series, the exhibition is the brainchild of Mr. Onobrapkeya and has since 1988 been a forum where art knowledge is shared. Sandra Mbanefo Obiago is an art patron and a huge fan of the professor's works. She speaks on what the series is about and the activities lined up for this year.
The Harmattan Workshop was an initiative that was set up by Professor Bruce Onobrapkeya in 1998. And it's an informal educational initiative where artists and community members from around the area can come to a big center for the art in Agbaroto in Delta State and learn about art, learn different art forms, and have an opportunity to experiment with different media. So since 1998, Professor Bruce Onobrapkeya has held 2 workshops a year in Agbaroto. And this exhibition showcases the best of the art coming out of the Harmattan Workshop series. We have almost 300 works in the collection. 33 of those are celebrating 50 years of Professor Bruce Onobrapkeya's artistic legacy. So we have wonderful works here that show his breadth as Nigeria's leading experimental artist. We also have 124 artists who are presenting works as part of the Harmattan Workshop series.
The works on display speak of a man who since the 1950s has explored various art forms including painting, sculpture, metalworks, stone, jewelry, textile, and mixed media to pass his message.
The works of Bruce Onobrapkeya are inspirational. The works I have seen today are iconic. They take him from the 1960s through to today's date, when you'll see the totem of nails outside, which is his latest work from 2016. In the Smithsonian, we have a number of his works of art, and I've seen his works in London, at Bonham's recently, where there was a recent sale, and also in the offices of a number of lawyers in Lagos. With the work he does, both as a major iconic artist and as a teacher, this is something which we are very proud to be supporting.
And being celebrated like this is enough to bring out the joy in anyone.
I'm thrilled. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I like it very much. I like the attention that is being paid to me and being paid to the Hamatan workshop. It all makes up for the growth and the development of the art, which I think is of utmost importance to the country right now.
I can call him a total pan-Nigerian artist because he has drawn inspiration from his Urobo past, from his youth. He grew up in Benin, so there are influences from the Benin art, Benin kingdom, Benin history. Then we have beautiful works that are from his Sahelian inspirational series, because he spent time in northern parts of Nigeria. He was actually educated at Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria. So we have works that have that northern Sahelian influence. We have works that are politically vibrant, because he has documented times in our history, both in terms of, protests in the Niger Delta over the oil exploration and the environmental degradation. We see works that, that he did as a response to the June 12th, canceled elections. And so when you look at his works, what you see is not just our history and our folklores, our song and our dance, but it's a political history and it's a cultural history of our nation.
The Harmattan series has helped change lives through the discovery of art entrepreneurs who, before they joined the workshop, had no means of livelihood.
The art is a never-ending source of income. Like I mentioned earlier on, some of these other incomes dry up. The oil wells can dry up, and oil can even slump and so on. But people continue to use art, and remember that you mustn't just equate art to pictures that you put on the wall. The clothes you wear, the plate you eat from, the chairs you sit on, they are all artistic, and they are relevant all the time, whether the economy is high, whether the economy is low. Everybody use art. Everybody use art. And on the other extreme, art is a never-ending source of income. It's there forever. And that's why we must develop it.
We have seen in the past that an industry like Nollywood, which is our film industry, has not only created huge amounts of employment in the country, but it has also celebrated our national character, our creativity, our humor. Internationally, there are people all over the world who follow our films, our music, our art. And this art creates value. It creates it enriches the bottom, the most disenfranchised people in our country. The Agbaroto workshops are an opportunity for single mothers, for unemployed youth to learn art as a form of livelihood. And so it's important that we look at art as an engine of growth, as a key to our national development, not just from a point of celebrating our culture, but from a point of value creation. And that's so important.
The objectives of the Harmattan Workshop series was to honor a man, expose talent, and develop careers. And with all the goals met, the ovation for the success goes to art.